Yo, what up? It's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Check in with you guys. Gonna do a versus video real quick. Two Kobe models. One of them is one of the best shoes of all time.
My favorite, or our favorite Kobe.
Yeah, and the other one is the brand new Kobe. So this is the Kobe 9. This is the low EM, and we're gonna put it against the Kobe AD.
Are they gonna come out with a fly knit? Hopefully.
I wish they would come do a high fly knit also, like they did in the 9s and 10s.
I don't really like highs that much anymore.
Yeah, but so as we proceed, let's start with traction. This is Kobe's patented pressure point, fingerprint traction pattern. It's insane. It's one of the best tractions
of all time.
But
it does pick up a little bit of dust.
It does
sometimes. I don't know why.
It does, and there's different colorways act a little differently. But yeah, it's really great. You can't go wrong. I wouldn't really use these outdoors. The grooves are pretty soft, but they are pretty deep.
Yes. And moving on to the ADs, this is just the nub traction. The stopping power in the Kobe 9 is way better. Or not way better, but it's better. All right. I give the stopping power on the AD an 8, and then on the Kobe 9, I give it a 10. Right. Now moving on to the traction. Moving on to the
so it's better.
Dust. Moving on to dust. I feel like the AD, they're around the same.
Okay.
They're around the same. It picks up a little bit of dust even on the 9. I don't know why on mine, but then on my white pair, it didn't pick up any dust. So I guess it's like more of like the color of the outsole. But anyways, the Kobe 9 is a little bit better, so the Kobe 9 wins.
Okay, cool. Midsole. This is a drop-in midsole.
Full length
lunar lawn. Which is decent, but that means it's entirely caged, so it's not the most impact protection bounce, but there is a little bit of impact protection. But after a while, it gets kind of mushy. It's not our favorite cushion, right? But the AD, they moved to the out midsole, which is not a drop-in.
Yes. So it's a full-length Lunaron with a zoom unit in the heel, which you cannot feel. I give it a tie. It's not really, I feel like the Lunaron in the Kobe 9 gets a little bit more dead quicker.
Right.
I don't know why, but it just does. That's what happens with the drop-in midsole for some reason. So, but anyways, they're around the same.
Right. Okay, cool. Upper. This is an engineered mesh upper. That is like it looks like a reinvented engineered mesh.
Yeah, but it doesn't say it's engineered. Yeah. There's no engineers.
There's no engineers involved on this shoe.
Yes. But I don't know. I give it a tie.
Yeah.
At first you need to break in the ADs, like I always say, but then once you break it in, they're both like around the same softness and shit like that. So.
And you do get flywire in both, which is good.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Give it a tie.
Tie it up. So fit.
I like the Kobe 9s better because the Kobe AD is a little bit too narrow for me. I don't know why. Why? Like, how is it, Kobe's foot changed in 3 years? That makes no sense.
Well, he's not playing anymore, so they didn't really make it for him.
I guess, but like, I don't know. Anyways, so if you have a really narrow foot, I guess the ADs are better for you. But for me, I like the 9s better. Okay,
support. These are both low, so no ankle support, but seem pretty stable.
With their outrigger and shit.
Yeah, this one's real stable. Never rolled my. Actually, I did roll my ankle on a pair of 9 EM lows.
Really?
Bad. But it wasn't because of the stability. I was playing for like 3 hours and I was tired, and I like tripped over my own foot and just.
That's always the best, But anyways, yes. So support is they're the same.
Yeah. Okay. Lockdowns.
They're both very good. I don't know why, but Kobe's always have very good lockdown in the heel.
Yeah.
And just around the whole shoe. But the Adidas, most of their shoes have heel slippage.
Yeah.
Why?
If
you feel it, it's because of this. It curves in like this.
Yeah.
There's that. If you come up, there's like this thing right here, and it just catches your heel. But Adidas just goes straight up for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But Adidas, please fix your heel slippage problem in your shoes.
Something's wrong.
Anyways, so there you go. Lockdown is very good in both. Now moving on to the ventilation. I give it a tie. Maybe the Kobe 9 a little bit though. I feel like the Kobe 9 is a little bit cooler.
A little bit cooler?
Yeah.
Okay, durability. I just want to say off the bat, this is one of the most durable shoes I've ever had in my entire life. This EM. But that EM, the crimson colorway, or what the fuck? What's the name of that?
Black and red one?
The black and like pink. Dude, I've played so many hours in that shoe, and it just, I mean, it's starting to fray in some areas, but damn, man, you're talking years.
Yeah.
So, but this one doesn't look like it's a slouch either.
Yeah, this one looks pretty good too. So I give it a tie.
Yeah.
Now moving on to aesthetics.
I'm gonna go 9.
Yeah, 9. You can't beat the 9.
No.
9 is sick as fuck. It's one of the best Kobe 9
I think it's
silhouettes.
a goat, looks wise.
Yeah.
You know, definitely one of them.
Especially the high.
Yeah.
Or I mean the Flyknits.
The Flyknit,
The
yeah.
low and high.
The low Flyknit's probably even doper.
With
But
Beethoven's, man.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Multicolor.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, they really did damage with those. Okay,
Yeah.
so weigh 'em.
Okay, so the Kobe AD is 11.22.
What size is it?
7.5 for both.
Okay.
And then the Kobe 9 is 11.11.
What was that one?
11.22.
Oh, about the same.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Cool. Either one of them feel lighter.
Maybe at first the Kobe 9,
Right.
because the materials are abrasive until you break in the ADs. But you know, there you go.
Okay. So wrapping things up, price-wise, exact same price.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You probably get these on sale though, like some of the colorways.
But when they came out.
Yeah, when they
same
came
price.
out, it was 160.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. So it's a 3-year difference, right? That's the 9. This is basically the 12.
yeah.
But they're calling it the AD. Same. I might even like the Kobe 9s a little bit better.
Right.
But because those are one of my favorite shoes.
And then aesthetically, it wins a little too.
Yeah, I still love the ADs, but you know, you can't really beat the 9s.
It basically didn't do
much to change it.
Yeah.
Why?
Which, well, I don't think if it's not broke, don't really fix it.
But at least do something different. Like,
well, they did. They changed the looks a little bit. If I would say make it a little better, which I don't see how they did, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't really make it
innovate
better.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess the zoom unit, but it doesn't really. You can't feel it, and you've seen the zoom unit and the heel in the past 2 Kobe models.
Yeah.
Do something different. You know.
I think like the holy grail right now for performance basketball shoes is the mix between response, bounce, impact protection. And infusing that all so you get the most response, the most impact protection, and the most bounce. Not meaning like have a ton of bounce, but just have the right amount of bounce. You know, that's kind of the holy
But that's
grail
like
right
a
now.
preference, though.
It's all about preference.
But
yeah.
anyways, yeah. So I'd say it's around the same performance-wise. Maybe the Kobe 9 is a little bit better in my opinion. It's kind of sad to see that it didn't really change that much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would have loved to see seen something different, or change it up a little bit, or I don't know. I actually don't even know. Maybe they should be working on like a new technology. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Nike, get on it.
Yeah, 3 years,
Get
guys.
your shit together.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyways, that's it. That was a cool little like throwback video
Yeah.
because it's one of my favorite shoes also, and just to see how it like compares. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.